Leno here, back with another video, this time featuring this. Oh, it's almost the same as the last video, but now we have Swampert as a closer, Mantine on the lead, and Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz as a safe switch. Mandibuzz, or the safe swap. Mandibuzz has proven to be such a great safe swap. I mean, Mandibuzz is so bulky, so strong, and you'll see it right here in the video. So right now we're facing this Venusaur. They do get a catch with their Noctowl. Noctowl, a Pokemon I haven't seen much, like ever. We switch on to the Mandibuzz because Noctowl we will resist a Shadow Ball, and the Sky Attack will does hit for neutral, but Mandibuzz is just a tank. It's a flying tank. Mandibuzz is so bulky. We're going to go for a Dark Pulse, which does hit for a little bit more damage. And then we're going to go for the back-to-back Dark Pulse to knock out the Noctowl. Yeah, so we do knock out the Noctowl and Whiscash. So we have three good answers for Whiscash. They do get the catch right there with their Venusaur. That's a good catch, but that doesn't really matter. Mandibuzz will be knocked out, and then we do switch onto our Swampert and get the catch on Mantine. This is not gonna kill. We do get the Ice Beam. I don't know if I should go for a back-to-back Aerial Ace. I don't think I would have been able to get it. And right here we do get the Aerial Ace. Barely. I believe we would have gotten the back-to-back Aerial Ace. But we do get the Aerial Ace and knock out the Whiscash. I believe we also had a Hydro Cannon banked on the Swampert, so even if Mantine went out, we would have won the CMP tie right there. Right on the lead, Whiscash, awesome lead for us. Whiscash does absolutely nothing to Mantine. Mantine can resist absolutely everything Whiscash throws at us. They are going to switch, and we're going to bank some of that energy on the Mantine. Switch onto Swampert. Swampert completely owns Drapion. We're gonna have to use a shield right here, but we do get to our Hydro Cannon faster that they get to the crunch. And right here we're going to have to go for a back-to-back. If not, they would have been able to get another crunch. We do not want them to use a to gain switch advantage, of course. And they get to Whiscash. We do get to the Hydro Cannon, like I said, faster than they get to the Scald, or Mud Bomb doesn't really KO. We're going to use a shield right here because I'm reading that if they came here with the Whiscash, they probably are weakened back to Swampert. So we just switch and go for an Aerial Ace, and they do switch onto their Skarmory. They do catch the Aerial Ace on Skarmory, so they were triple weak to Swampert. And right here, Mantine just completely owned this Skarmory. I mean, Skarmory is here for quite a bit with those Steel Wings. They still have two shields. I don't understand why they haven't used it. They go for a Brave Bird, so we're just gonna come in here with our Swampert, try to KO this Skarmory, or at least get one of those shields off. And they do get we do get a shield, of course. And now we go for the Mandibuzz that barely knocks out the Skarmory before they are able to get to another Brave Bird. So they just switch to Whiscash. I mean, the only Pokemon they had left, just top left. Right here, this is a little bit of a tricky one because they do have Wild Charge, so you have to get a good shield call. Right here, I believe we do get it. Yeah, we do get it. So they switch up the Swampert, which is absolutely wonderful for us. All the Mod Boys are completely owned by Mantine. Even Quagsire that does have Stonage doesn't really matter. So right now, as you can see, we're completely destroying this Swampert switch. There we go, and what we want is to align our Swampert with their double. So they go for an Earthquake. What? I don't understand that. I don't know what they were trying to do. So we're going to go for the back-to-back Aerial Ace, just trying to get a shield right here, and baiting with the Ice Beam. I don't know if Ice Beam does a lot, to be honest. So we do get a shield right here, and we're going to switch onto Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz does resist a Wall Charge. As you can see, they go for a Body Slam. They understand. They probably were expecting a catch, and I believe this will be Wild Charge. Look at that damage. Wild Charge just takes about almost half maybe of her HP. Just Mandibuzz is insanely bulky. Right here, we will let this go. I thought that was gonna be a wall charge. Body slam does not kill. If they want to preserve the double, they're gonna have to shield. We do get rid of the double, and they have a victory bill. I've been seeing a lot of victory bills in the community day last Sunday. So right here we do have a Swampert and just one much. Look at the damage that victory bill did to the Swampert. Shadow victory bill absolutely destroys Swampert. It's insane. But so yeah. Lantern on the lid. This is a completely core breaker for us. We're going to have to, but they have water gun, so this just got way better for us. We're going to go for a wing attack. Lantern, it's just a huge core breaker. Of course, we do win with Swampert. I put Swampert up as a closer because I haven't seen much of Lantern lead, thankfully. Thunder, of course, one shots. We're going to go for the Swampert right here. They do get to the Surf. I believe we will shield this, of course. Trying to preserve a little bit of HP on the Swampert. And we're going to go for a Hydro Cannon, which they shield. So we're going to go for the shield. If they're shielding this, I'm reading they're probably weak to Swampert in the back. And they go for Alligator to catch the Hydro Cannon for Alligator, of course, which Shadow Claw, resisted by Mandibuzz. Hydro Cannon for Shadow for Alligator will hit for a lot, but they have Ice Beam. That does hurt a lot, but we're going to go for the back-to-back Aerial Ace. They still have a shield. They have a Sand Slash, and this is not looking great. Mandibuzz will go for Dark Pulse. They shield the Dark Pulse. I don't understand why. We do have a Hydro Cannon banked on our Swampert, but we need the Earthquake. They do not have a shield because they elected to go for a shield on Mandibuzz. We KO the Sand Slash, the Alolan Shadow Sand Slash, and right here we go for the Hydro Cannon to knock out the Lantern in a matchup that we should have lost had they used a shield correctly instead of the Mandibuzz on the Swampert. But thankfully we were able to pull the win. So right here, Gligar on the lead. This is another lead that Mantine does win. Gligar, especially with the Ice Beam, we do one-shot Gligar. We're going to build up to an Ice Beam just to threaten, and we're going to go for an Aerial Ace. If they, just to see if we can bait, we do bait successfully. They will go for another Aerial Ace. We're going to shield this one, and right now we're playing the one shield scenario, so I'm going to go for an Ice Beam right here, and they have to make a choice. Do we go down on shields, or do we give up switch advantage? And they do give us switch advantage because either way we would have won that matchup. And right here, Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn is a pretty interesting one. I mean, Thunder, of course, one-shots Mantine, but all these wing attacks are starting to add up. We're not going to shield this. Mantine already did his job. And right here, we're going to go for Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz instead of Swampert because Power Whip and Bullet Seed, of course, destroy Swampert. They go for a Flash Cannon. And at this moment, I'm thinking, they do not have Thunder, so we're pretty good right here. We're in a pretty good spot. We're going to go for a back-to-back Aerial Ace. Mandibuzz, they do use a shield. Of course, we're going to go for a shield because if they did shield this, they're probably weaken it back to Mandibuzz. We're going to go farm up a little bit and then go for the Aerial Ace to knock out this Ferrothorn. And in the back, it's Lickitung. So they were weak in the back to Mandibuzz. Unfortunately, we are also weak to Lickitung in the back because Lickitung one-shot Swampert with the Power Whip, as well as Ferrothorn destroys Swampert with their Power Whip. So we're since they don't have shields, we're just gonna go straight Dark Pulse after Dark Pulse. I believe we do survive on our Body Slam. Like I said, our Mandibuzz is super bulky. And we do, with 1 HP, we do survive the Body Slam and go for another Dark Pulse. The high rank Mandibuzz, we do switch on to Swampert and just match-shot this Lickitung down. I believe if we did not have a rank 23 Mandibuzz, that would have been KO. I don't know if we would have been able to get fast enough to a Hydro Cannon on Swampert, probably yeah. So, right here, Talonflame on the lead, and they switch on to these Registeel. Of course, we're going to go for a shield because it's probably a Focus Blast. And as long as we can get rid of this Registeel with Swampert, we are in a great spot. So right here, I'm going straight Hydro Cannons because I don't like baiting and then going for an Earthquake, because if they do go for an Earthquake, if we do go for an Earthquake and then shield, they're probably gonna shield. I mean, we're probably gonna be very low. So right here, they let this go. They have Victory Bell on the back. We are double strong to Victory Bell. I select to go for Mantine because of the wing attack. Fast move. I guess I should have gone. Now that I'm singing, I guess I should go for Mandibuzz. So we do bank an Ice Beam on Mantine and then go for Mandibuzz. So right here, we're going to go for a Dark Pulse. Try to get a shield from them. They do not shield, so that does a lot of damage. Right now, we're going to go for a wing attack, just baiting. And they do shield this one. So they did not shield the Dark Pulse, they did shield the wing attack. Right here, we do survive a Flame Charge. And I believe we also survive a second one if they select to go for a Flame Charge, not a Fly. We do get the second shield from Mandibuzz. From Talonflame. And right here, we're going to let this go. We are going to go down, but we have an Ice Beam. Ice Beam will kill the Talonflame, and we'll have enough HP to get back to another wing attack. Victory Bell, of course, we'll go to a one charge attack, but we were just one wing attack away from Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace will definitely kill this Victory Bell, and we do get the win. So right now, I'm feeling pretty confident going into Mantine as the lead. Like I said, Victory Bell on the lead. Like I said, I've seen a lot of Victory Bell since the community day. Victory Bell does hit for quite a bit to Mantine, even though it's resisted. I mean, not resisted, it's neutral, but does hit for quite a bit. Shadow Victory Bell just puts an insane amount of damage. And we do shield the Leaf Blade, of course, and we're going to farm down the Victory Bell, and our Mantine is just pretty much one hit away, but we're going to get away with one Ice Beam. We're going to survive, with one Ice Beam, and we're going to be KO'd by this Registeel. Perfect for us to align our Swampert with Registeel. That it just goes to show how important switch advantage can be. They go for a Sap Cannon. I was calling the bait, so I didn't try to go for a shield. We go for Earthquake. They do shield the Earthquake, but then we're gonna use a shield of our own. I believe this will be the Focus Blast. They do switch onto Quagsire. Quagsire, like I say, as a decent Shadow Quagsire especially has a decent matchup against Mandibuzz, but we do catch the Aqua Tail. I believe this will be a Rocks. Oh no, it's an Aqua Tail again, not a Stone Edge. So we're going to go for the back-to-back Dark Pulse. Even if this is a Stone Edge, we do survive it. They keep going for the Aqua Tail, and at this point I'm thinking, do they even have a Stone Edge? Probably not. So we're going to go for a back-to-back Dark Pulse. I don't know if this will KO. Not quite sure. But yeah, this will KO. So we're going to switch back to our Swampert, and they just stopped left because they knew we had the Earthquake ready to go. And that was a 5-0 set. Like I said, I've been having a lot of success with this team. Mantine on the lead is just absolutely amazing. It does provide a lot of coverage, like for the dragons as a Dragonair, Dragonite, Altaria, all those even Goslord. Even Goslord is a winnable matchup if you do land an Ice Beam. So right here we're going into the next set, and Bastion on the lead. This is a terrible lead. When I face a terrible lead like this for Lantern, what I do is not switch onto Swampert, because if we do switch on the Swampert and they just align their hard counter of Swampert, we just lose. So we're going to the Selfless lead right here. We keep going for Aerial Ace, which is completely resistant, double resistant, and we're gonna be KO. But that's okay, because now we can align our Swampert, and I do have a lot of trust of Mandibuzz as a closer to, like I said, Mandibuzz, a flying tank. And we're going to go for the straight Earthquake. Just trying to get a shield from them. We do get the shield, and they switch on to Ferrothorn. So we're going to go for the back-to-back Earthquake. This will hit for quite a lot. They shield again, so we switch into Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz will use a shield right here, because I'm thinking they do have Thunder this time. They do have Thunder, so that proves to be an amazing shield. We're going to go for the Aerial Ace that will hit for neutral. Not quite in Dark Pulse range, so we're not going to go Dark Pulse on the first attack. We're going to go Dark Pulse right here. This will not KO, but we'll leave them in Aerial Ace range. I'm sorry there for the battery. So we're going to use another shield. That's fine. We're going to be able to knock out, but they do not have shield, so we're just gonna farm up to the back-to-back Dark Pulse. They go for a Skarmory, and this will almost one shot. We're going to go for an Aerial Ace, not even letting them go for the Disarming Voice, because that will completely do a lot of damage to us. They go for Bastiodon, and we know their switch clock is not nearly close to being up, so we do KO the Bastiodon right here. we're not able to get to the Hydro Cannon, and I was thinking they probably get to a Thunder before we get to an Air Release, but no, they do not get to a Thunder before we get to an Air Release, and that's a win Mandibuzz was able to pull out, because like I said, even if they had Thunder, we would have lived it, because Mandibuzz is extremely bulky. So right here, Victory Bell on the lead again. They switch into Gligar, and this is just amazing for us. Two great matchups for Mantine. We're gonna let this go because just a nice Lash, and nice Lash doesn't do a lot of damage. So we're going to switch into Mandibuzz. We're going to back the Ice Beam, switch into Mandibuzz. Nice Lash does absolutely nothing to Mandibuzz. We do resist that. And right here they go for Aerial Ace. We're going to just keep farming up and go for a Dark Pulse. If they do select a shield, we'll gladly take shield advantage. They do not shield that. They probably know they have no chance of winning this matchup, especially with Nice Lash. And right here, they do have a Lantern. Lantern is not a great matchup for Mandibuzz. So right here, we're going to have to use a shield. And it is a Surf. We're going to go for the Hydro Cannon, just trying to bait. They do know we have enough for an Earthquake. They do use a shield. And right now, I believe we're going to let this go. Yeah, because we do survive a Surf. We do survive one. And now we're going to go for a Hydro Cannon again. Try to bait out that last shield. Let's see if we get it. We do get it. And I understand that they do switch on the Victory Bell. And they farm us down before I'm able to go. Hydro Cannon and our Swampert unfortunately goes down with energy. But we do one-shot the Victory Bell with Ice Beam. And right here, they bait us with a Surf, so we're going to go for Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace won't KO, but we'll put them closer on our Aerial Ace. We do get to the second Aerial Ace before they get to Thunder, and Mantine is able to close this game out for us. They do go for, oh my bad, they still had Gligar in the back, I forgot. So we go for Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace doesn't KO. They do have enough to go for a Nice Lash, I believe it is. No, Aerial Ace, of course. And one weak attack will take out the Gligar. So that was pretty close right there at the end because they had a Lantern. And well, that will be it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the team. If you do use it, please let me know how do you perform with it. I had a lot of fun with it. I got a couple of 5-0 sets. Even got another 4-1. So I've had a lot of success with this team. It's been really fun running Mantine on the lead and facing all these Gligar, Dragons, as well as all of these Victory Bells that have been running around freely since the community day. So please let me know how does it work for you, if you do well with it, if you make a little adjustment, and anything else, any feedback that you have, it's completely welcome right there in the channel. Please, anything that you may want to add, put it right there in the comment section. And that'll be it for today, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Elano Magno, till the next one.